All right, folks, so weather's been pretty cold in New York. I'm finally getting around to getting my trailer out. And I got this tire pressure monitoring system from GUTA to test. Now, you can order this with, I think, 4 sensors as they sent me. You can order it with 8. You can order it all the way up for, I think, probably 18-wheelers. I'm not sure. This is caravan, RV, trucks, and trailers. I have a trailer here. It's only a 2-tire trailer, but on this trailer, I'll be putting the mounts on. I put a new bed. I'll be putting on new rails. I'll be putting on 2 motorcycles, or sometimes a motorcycle and 4 bikes. So it's very important that I make sure that, you know, my tire pressure is right and that I know if something happens. The worst thing you want to do is you're pulling a trailer driving at a decent speed and your tires getting flat. That means all your weight, probably 1,000 pounds with 2 bikes and over 1,000 pounds and bicycles is shifting to one side. That's a recipe for disaster. I showed this before in the review. Let's open it quickly. They came with 4. They sent 4. I'll only be using 2 on these 2 tires. They sent 1, 2, 8, 9. I'm going to use 8, 9 as kind of 2 back tires behind my truck. They're already piered. So the next step is for me to use this and check. They want to make sure that the pressure in the tire is correct before we put on the sensors and test them out. So now, according to what the tire says, I don't know if you can see that, you might not. It said this should be at 60 psi cold. It's reading 19. I've set this to 60. 60 seems high, but I'm going to go ahead and pump them up and get back to you in a moment. So here I am on the other side. You'll notice it's at 20.5. I lowered it down to 40. The tires are ready for 60. It seemed a lot to me, and after reading a lot of online reviews, people are saying even though they're ready for 60, 60 is way too much, they felt, and it caused the tires to wear really badly. And some people backed it down to 45 and eventually 35. So I'm choosing a sweet spot, and I'm going to go with 40. Okay, so on to the next step, which is powering on the monitor and installing the sensors, which are already paired. So here it is. It's peeled off the plastic. I already charged it. I'm going to turn it on, and then I'm going to use sensors 8 and 9. They're already paired, so this should come right on because it was charged. Might be difficult to see the display in the light, I'm not sure. Maybe you can see that. I'm sure you can see that now, so let me go ahead and put the sensors on. All right, so I put one on, and I think I can hit set, go, and there it says 40, okay? So the 40 PSI is reading on this side. Now I'm gonna do the other. So before we check out the screen again, there is one sensor, okay? And move around the trailer. I had knee surgery, so forgive me if I'm really slow. Oh boy, and can't move. And there is the other sensor. Okay, I'm in the shop now. You see the Wi-Fi signal. On that tire, there's 40 PSI, as you saw me put. On the other tire now is blinking, it's 40 PSI. All right. It goes here, there's no front sensor on, so it's 0. It goes to the other side, there's nothing on, it's 0. All right. Comes back to this, it's 40. Comes back to that side, it's 40. And it's telling you the temperature outside. So that is the GUTA tire pressure monitoring system. It has a mount and stuff on the back. You can mount it on your dash. I won't be, because number one, I may be changing and pulling the trailer with different vehicles. And number two, I may decide to use the monitors on the other 2 that they gave me on a different vehicle. So I want to be able to be mobile with this. You see it has a full charge. I love the fact that it shows that, you know, the Wi-Fi signal, and it shows each tire. If there it goes again, so it shows you the PSI and the temperature. Like I said, we set both tires to 40. This is pretty neat. Here's the other tire set at 40. So just as good, and hopefully it has a good range. I know from in the vehicle it'll work because I'm now about 20 feet away from the trailer, and in the vehicle I'll only be right in front of it. So this is a great product, making sure that when I'm driving with my trailer, if there's a soft tire, I don't end up with a shifted load. This is great.